Mangai?
Yes, sister.
Good
Ready?
evening to
Good
all.
evening. Good
Uh,
evening, sister.
Good evening, sister.
okay, Rubina, all the best.
Thank you, sister.
Okay, I think 2 minutes more. We start in the correct time.
Yes, sister.
Okay. You can start, Ma, Mangai.
Yes, sister.
Everything is ready, no?
Yes.
We can start now. Okay.
A
All the
warm
best.
evening to everyone present here for the national level FDP on Skill Enhancement Program for Teachers set at 360-degree, organized by Stella Matna College of Education, Chennai, in association with Srividya College of Arts and Science, Virudhunagar. With the abundant grace of the Lord Almighty, we have landed on the fifth day of our FDP. I deem it a great privilege to deliver the welcome address and introduce the resource person, Mrs. J. Rubina, Assistant Professor of Psychology from Stella Matna College of Education, Chennai, to deliver a power packed lecture on the supercharged teachers. Ma'am has completed her MSc in Psychology from Madras University, MSc in Counseling and Psychotherapy from Tamil Nadu Open University. She has cleared NET in Education. She is currently pursuing her PhD in Education. She has been teaching in College of Education since 2007. She joined Stella Matna College of Education in the year 2012 as Assistant Professor of Psychology. She has published several research articles in many national and international journals. She has presented papers in several seminars and conferences. She has also participated in various workshops and FDPs. She has served as Assistant Controller of Examinations in Stella Matna College of Education. She is currently the Member Secretary of IQAC, Board of Studies, and Academic Council in Stella Matna College of Education. Ma'am has been the NSS Program Officer and received Best NSS Program Officer from Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University. She is a life member of Association of Professional Psychologists. We are very happy to have such an amazing personality to address us on the supercharged teachers. We welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you, Mangai.
I also extend a hearty welcome to Reverend Sister Dr. Ruby Alangarameri, the Secretary of Stella Matna College of Education, and Engineer Tiruvengada Ramanuja Das, the Chairman of Srividya College of Arts and Science, Virudhunagar. I welcome you, sister, and I welcome you, sir. I also welcome Dr.
Thank
Mrs.
you.
Thank you, sister. I also welcome Dr. Mrs. Joseph Catherine, the principal of Stella Matna College of Education, Dr. M. Ganesan, the principal of Srividya College of Arts and Science, Virudhunagar. I welcome you, ma'am and sir. I extend a hearty welcome to the IQAC coordinators, and all the participants, the academicians, the professors, and teachers from various educational institutions. Once again, I welcome each and everyone to this wonderful session. I now hand over the session to the superwoman to take us on the supercharged teacher. Over to you, Rubina ma'am.
Yes, Mangai. Good evening to everyone. At the outset, I would like to thank Reverend Dr. Sister Ruby Alangaram Mary, the Secretary, Dr. Mrs. Joseph Catherine, the Principal, Dr. K. Shiba, IQAC Coordinator of Stella Matituna College of Education, the Chairman, Principal, and IQAC Coordinator of Sri Vidya College of Arts and Science for the opportunity given to me to address on the topic supercharged teachers. Mangai, shall I present?
Yes, ma'am.
Is the screen visible?
Yes, we can see the PPT.
Okay, thank you. So, yesterday we celebrated Teachers' Day, a special occasion to honor and appreciate the impact teachers have on our lives, whether it's a lesson in the classroom or a valuable life skill. Teachers guide us in more ways than we realize. Today, I want us to reflect on how learning from others shapes who we are and how we can be grateful for the support we receive, not just from teachers, but from everyone who help us grow. This sets a thoughtful tone while encouraging students to appreciate learning and guidance for all round. The National Award to Teachers are given away by the President of India every year to give public recognition to meritorious teachers working in school. So before I go into this topic, I just want to ask only one question. What is the eligibility criteria to award a teacher? Can anyone? Please share your views.
Participants, kindly answer the question.
Just only one question before I start. What is the eligibility criteria to award a teacher? Any one quality, or what are the qualities, or what are the eligibility criteria to award a teacher?
Ma'am, can I give my answer?
Yes, definitely, Mangai.
Yes, teacher must uplift the students. Like the welfare of the students lies in the hands of the teacher. It's how the teacher molds the students. So based on that, the teachers can be awarded best teacher, something like that.
Yes, very good. Thank you, Mangai, for your.
Ma'am, ma'am, can I?
Yes, yes, definitely.
Ma'am, teacher should be a facilitator.
Yes, yes, very good.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. So, I'll just want to show only one example. Can anyone recognize this person? So last year he received a Padma Shri award from President of India. Can anyone recognize this person? There are so many teachers every year they are getting award, but I just want to show only one example. As today the topic is supercharged teachers. Okay, no problem. So he is called Anand Kumar. He is an Indian mathematics educator, best known for his Super 30 program. The program name is Super 30, which he started in Patna, Bihar in 2002. He is known for coaching underprivileged students for JEE Main and JEE Advanced, the entrance examination for the Indian Institute of Technology, IIT Kanpur. IITs. Kumar was named in Time magazine list of Best of Asia 2010, and honorary ambassador Anand Kumar has been named the honorary ambassador of Korean tourism for 2024 this year, highlighting his influential work in education and cultural exchange between India and Korea. The Super 30 program is an educational initiative founded by Anand Kumar in 2002. It aims to provide free coaching to 30 underprivileged students each year to help them prepare for the Indian Institute of Technology IIT entrance exams, particularly the JEE. Okay. So the key features of the Super 30 program: the target audience, the free coaching, the success rate, holistic development, national and international recognition. So this is an example. I'm giving a person example. So who is supercharged teacher? A supercharged teacher typically refers to an educator who is highly energized, motivated, and effective in the teaching methods. So the supercharged teachers are the mentor, the innovator, the connector, the reflective practitioner, the content expert, inclusive educator, the visionary, and lifelong learner. We'll see one by one. The first one is the mentor. We'll see the mentor's approach. Let's imagine a student name is Emily. Emily is a bright student but has been struggling from anxiety and low self-esteem, which has begun to affect her academic performance. She is shy and tends to avoid participating in class discussions under grades and starting to slip. So, the mentor's approach will be approachability and empathy. That is, the teacher, a supercharged teacher, should notices Emily's change in behavior and gently invites her for one-on-one conversation after the class. She listens attentively as Emily opens up about her anxieties, providing a safe space for her to express her feelings without judgment. So, number two is individualized support. So, recognizing the Emily's need for more than just academic assistance, the teacher creates a personalized plan. Recommends that Emily join a small study group with supportive classmates to build their confidence in a more comfortable setting. The teacher also suggests mindful exercises and shares some techniques to help Emily to manage her anxiety. So, and next mentor's approach is the guidance for growth. Over the weeks, when this regularly checks with Emily, offering words of encouragement and positive reinforcement. She provides constructive feedback on Emily's assignments or highlighting her strength to boost her confidence. Teacher also connects with Emily's with the school counselor for additional support. So, when this mentor's approach, the outcome will be with the teacher's guidance, Emily gradually begins to participate more in class, her grades improve, and she starts to feel more confident. Emily knows she can always turn to teacher for advice, not just in academic matters alone, but for any personal challenges she faces. So that is very important nowadays. A teacher should be first a mentor approachable. Next, innovator approach. So always experimenting with new teaching methods, tools, and technologies to create engaging and interactive learning experiences. There are early adopters of educational technology and are always looking for ways to improve the learning process. I explain with an example how innovator teacher be. For example, a high school teacher is known for her innovative approach to teaching. Recently, she introduced her augmented reality, you know very well, AR, into her classroom to help students better understand the complex biological concepts. Imagine a classroom where students are studying human digestive system instead of relying solely on textbooks and diagrams. Provide students with AR headsets. As they put on the headsets, the classroom transforms into interactive 3D model of the human body. So students can virtually walk through the digestive system, observing the journey of food from the mouth to the stomach and all the way through the intestine. So nowadays, everyone are in, especially not all the schools. Some schools are following this AR or 3D models. Okay, in foreign countries, they are using this AR in their classrooms. Engagement, students are fully engaged as they can see the organs in action, observe the process of digestion in real time. Okay, so interactivity. Second one is interactivity. The teacher asks the students to work in small groups where each group is assigned a different parts using this AR technology. They explore their assigned organ and then present their findings to the class using this AR visual to enhance their explanation. So the outcome will be teacher use AI not only makes learning more engaging and interactive, but also helps students grasp complex and concepts that are difficult to visualize through traditional methods. The innovative approach leads to higher student motivation, better retention of information, and a deeper understanding of the subject matter. This is an example of the innovative teacher who continuously seeks out and integrates new tools and techniques to enrich the learning experience. So this is the innovator approach. And then next we'll see the connector. So in connector, we have 4 dimensions. And number one is building relationship with students. So the connector excels at building strong relationship with students, creates a classroom environment where every student feel like they belong, greeting each student by name as they enter the classroom, ask them about their day and listen to their concern. When a student is struggling, takes the time to offer extra help and encouragement, making sure they know they can always come for support. Engaging parents regularly communicates with parents through emails or class related apps. Even now, I can tell many schools are having the apps. For example, in Narayana School, they are having N-Learn apps. So, in that, they are communicating all the information, whatever they are in programs they are conducting in the schools, and the student progress report, the student attendance, marks, everything showcasing in that apps. So it is very useful for the parent to know that. So class apps where they share updates, the student achievements, upcoming events also. The parent teachers meet once a month or where parents can discuss their child's progress in a relaxed setting and connect with other parents also. So number two is engaging parents. So recognizing the importance of community, community, and also the connecting with the community, the importance of community involvement. The teacher should organize some projects that allow students to contribute to their local community. For example, collaboration with other NGOs. For example, to set up a community garden project. For example, I'm saying where the students learn about the gardening and donate the produce to a nearby food bank. This project not only teaches the valuable life skills but also fosters a sense of pride and responsibility in students. So that is very important, connecting with the community, that is students involved with NGOs and working together. And number four is creating a supportive learning environment. In the classroom where older students mentor younger ones, helping to build a sense of community and a mutual support. Whereas helping, they also incorporates group activities that promotes teamwork and collaboration, ensuring that every student feels and included and valued. The outcome will be the efforts result in a classroom where students are motivated to succeed because they feel genuinely cared for and supported. A strong relationship with parents lead to increased family involvement in school activities. which enhances the overall learning experiences. The community service projects help students to develop the sense of social responsibility and connection to the world around them. This illustrates the connector, a teacher who understands the strong relationships are the foundation of a successful and supporting learning environment. And the next is reflective practitioners approach. In that, we'll see the self reflection, seeking and analyzing feedback, adapting teaching methods, continuous improvement. In this, teacher who continuously evaluates their teaching methods and student outcomes. They use feedback and the self reflection to make changes, ensuring that their teaching is effective and responsive to students' needs. So each of these types represent different strengths that contribute to being a supercharged teacher. So often combining multiple aspects to create a well-rounded and impactful educator. For example, we can imagine a max teacher who is uh, who is well known for the reflective practitioner in a school. So he continuously evaluates his teaching methods and student outcomes to ensure that his instruction is both effective and responsive to his students. The challenge is he notices that a significant portion of his class struggles with understanding fractions despite covering the topic thoroughly in his lesson. This is reflected in the test scores and classroom participation, where many students appear confused and disengaged. So, as he is a reflective practitioner, so self reflection. So, after reviewing the test results, this max teacher reflects on his teaching methods. He considered whether the way he explained fractions might not have uh, resonated with all students. He also thinks about how he would have provided more real world examples or interactive activities to help students grasp the concept better. So, the seeking and analyzing the feedback. So, teacher decides to gather feedback from his students. He asks them to fill out an anonymous survey about their understanding of fractions and the effectiveness of his teaching. He also holds a class discussion encouraging students to share what aspects of the lesson helped them learn and what parts they found challenging. So, this is an analyzing the feedback. So, after analyzing the feedback, the teacher realizes that many students found the lessons too abstract and needed more hands on activities to fully understand these fractions. He learns that students appreciate when lessons are connected to real life scenarios. So, next is adapting teaching methods. So, armed with this insight, the teacher revises the lessons. He introduced new teaching strategies such as using visual aids, manipulatives like fraction tiles and interactive games that involve fractions. He also starts incorporating more real world examples where students can see fractions in action. So, continuous improvement. So, teacher continues to access students' understanding through formative assessment and class participation. He remains open to adjusting his method as needed. So, he will be always focusing on improving his students' learning experiences. So, the outcomes will be over time, the teacher notices a significant improvement in students' understanding of these fractions. They become more engaged and confident in their abilities. The next round of test, they show much better results. The student expresses that they now feel more comfortable with the topic. The next is content experts approach. In this, experts approach has deep knowledge of the subject matter, that is, and is passionate about it. Everyone should have that deep knowledge of the subject matter and should also have the passion. They bring the subject to life with rich content, the real world applications, and in depth exploration, making learning both rigorous and exciting. That is another example. Everything I'll explain with an example. Imagine a high school biology teacher known as a content expert among her peers and students. She has a deep understanding of her subject and passionate about sharing her knowledge, making her classes more rigorous and engaging. For example, why I'm saying biology, because my one of the subject knowledge is biological science. That's why I've taken biology as an example. The school curriculum includes a unit of genetics, which many students find complex and difficult to grasp. Aims not only to reach the basics, but also to inspire a genuine interest in the subject. So, the deep knowledge. A teacher has an extensive background in genetics allows her to explain even the most intricate details with clarity, and she frequently shares stories about recent breakthroughs in genetic research, making the material feel current and relevant, up to date. So, bringing the subject to life to help the students understand the complex concepts like many topics like DNA replication or genetic mutation, whatever. The teacher uses a variety of teaching tools. She brings in models of DNA strands using interactive simulations to demonstrate how these mutations occur and show the real world examples of how genetics impacts medicine, agriculture, and even in many other fields. The real world applications. Teacher organizes a field trip to a local biotech company where students can see firsthand how genetic engineering is used to create disease resistant crops. She also invites guest speakers such as genetic counselor to discuss the role of genetics in healthcare, giving students insight into potential careers. So, next is in depth exploration. Understanding that students learn in different ways provides opportunities for deep exploration. She offers advanced readings and optional projects for students who want to delve deeper into topics or the ethical implications of this genetic engineering. So, the outcome will be as a result of this teacher approach in the content expert, students not only master the required material but also have they will develop a genuine interest in studying the genetics. Many of them go on a pursue further studies in biology or related fields. Students frequently cite her class as the reason they become passionate about the science. And her classroom is always full of lively and discussions, and eager questions will be asked from the students' sides also. So, this is the content expert approach. Next, we'll see the inclusive educators approach. In this, to create an inclusive classroom where every student feels valued and supported, they adapt their teaching methods to accommodate diverse learning styles and needs, ensuring that all students have an equal opportunity to succeed. So, again, you can imagine a school teacher who is known as the inclusive educator at her school. She is dedicated to creating a classroom environment where every student feel valued, supported, and capable of succeeding regardless of their individual learning styles, backgrounds, or abilities. The class composition. The class is diverse with students from various cultural backgrounds, students with learning disabilities, and language learners. Some students excel academically while others struggle with specific subjects, creating a welcoming environment. She starts by fostering a classroom culture where diversity is celebrated. She decorates her classroom with multicultural posters, and includes books and materials that reflect the diverse backgrounds of her students. She encourages students to share their own cultures and experiences, making everyone feel seen and valued. So, next, number two is adapting teaching methods. Understanding that the students have different learning needs, teacher adapts her teaching methods to be as inclusive as possible. For instance, she uses a combination of visual aids, hands-on activities, and verbal instructions to cater to different learning styles. For students who struggle with reading, teacher incorporates audiobooks and provide extra time for assignments. Third one is differentiating the instruction. Differentiates our instruction to meet the varying needs of the students. For example, during a maths lesson, she provides more challenging problems. For advanced students, she offering step-by-step guidance and manipulative for those who need additional support. She also uses small group instruction to provide targeted help where needed. Next is supporting language learners. To support them, teacher uses bilingual resources, labels classroom objects in both English and the students' their native languages, and pairs them with bilingual. She also incorporates language development activities into her classrooms. These students can access the curriculum and improve their language skills simultaneously. Next is encouraging peer support. Teacher promotes a classroom community where students who excel in certain areas help the classmates who might be struggling. This is not only improves academic performance but also fosters a sense of sociability and mutual respect among the students. And the last one is ongoing assessment and flexibility. Teacher continuously assess the students' progress not just through tests, but by observing how they engage with the materials. She remains flexible, ready to adjust her teaching strategies if she notices that a particular method is not working for some students. She helped in that. As a result of this teacher inclusive approach, her students thrive both academically and socially. Students feel confident in participating in class because they know their individual needs, and also they are recognized and respected. Where teacher creates helps all the students, including who might otherwise struggle to achieve their full potential. So next is visionaries approach. So under the visionaries approach, looks ahead and prepares students for the future. They emphasize critical thinking, problem solving, and creativity, ensuring that students are equipped and the skills they need in rapidly changing world. Imagine a teacher with this visionary approach at his school. As the teacher is preparing the student not just for exams, but also for the challenges. The teacher should prepare the students for face the challenges and opportunities they will face in the future. His focus is on developing on problem solving, ensuring that students are equipped with the skills needed in a rapidly evolving world. Class subjects, the teacher teaches a course on in technology or any other, while the curriculum includes standard topics like robotics. He constantly pushes the boundaries to include future focused skills and concepts. Emphasizing future skills. Teacher understands that the world is changing rapidly and jobs of the future will require more than just rote knowledge. Rote knowledge means it's a memorization. He introduced the students to emerging technologies like artificial intelligence and virtual reality. He also teaches them how to learn and adapt quickly, a crucial skill in a world where technology evolves rapidly. So, the emphasizing futuring skills is very important. Next is project based learning. Rather than relying slowly on traditional lectures, teacher uses project based learning to foster critical thinking. For instance, he assigned a project where students must design a real world problem using the technology. One group might prepare an app to help reduce food waste. We can give the project like this to the students so that they can develop any apps or any other thing where these projects require students to think critically and collaborate and apply their knowledge creatively. So that is project based learning is very important for the visionary approach. Next is encouraging creativity. Teacher believes that creativity is a key for innovation. He encourages the students to think outside the box and explore unconventional solutions. For example, challenges them to reimagine everyday objects with new features, fostering a mindset of continuous improvement and innovations. Preparing for uncertainty. Next is preparing for uncertainty. To prepare students for a future that is uncertain and constantly changing, teacher teaches them how to navigate ambiguity and solve problems that don't have clear cut answers. And next is incorporating global perspectives. Understanding that students will enter a globalized workspace. Teacher brings in global perspective to his lessons. He connects the students with peers in other countries through virtual exchanges, allow them to collaborate on projects with other educational institutions, and so on, and learn about different cultures and approaches to problem solving. So they should be globally uh, ex, um, eh, they should be globally known to many perspectives. So the outcome will be students leave the class not only with a deep understanding of technology, but with the ability to think critically and solve complex problems and adapt to new challenges. They are well prepared for the future, whether they pursue careers in tech or entrepreneurship or other fields also. So next is lifelong learners approach. So constantly seeking to improve their own knowledge and skills. They model a love for learning for the students and are always looking for ways to enhance their teaching practice through professional development and continued education. Teacher who is widely recognized as lifelong learner at school. She is deeply committed to continuously improving her knowledge and skills, modeling a love for learning and that inspires her students. Teacher who is always seeking new ways to enhance her teaching through professional development and continued education. So in this, the challenge is the educational practice. The teacher realized that the traditional method they learned years ago may not be enough to engage traditional methods. So she realized that traditional methods she learned years ago may not be engaged or tech savvy diverse group of students. She is determined to stay updated with the latest teaching strategies and subject knowledge. So the in that ongoing professional development, teacher regularly attends workshops, conferences, and so many things. They are focused on the latest development in education. So, pursuing continued education to deepen our understanding of modern pedagogical approaches, teacher enrolls in online course on differentiated instruction. This course helps better cater to the uh, diverse learning needs in our classrooms, from gifted to students to those who need extra support. Applying new knowledge. After completing the course on differentiated instructions, teacher begins to implement these strategies in her classrooms. She creates lesson plans on that offer multiple pathways. Students explore the material. So collaborating with peers. Teacher is also an active participant in the school professional learning community. Regularly shares learned with other colleagues and is open to learning from them. For example, after attending a workshop or any culturally responsive teaching, she collaborates with other teachers to incorporate more diverse voices and perspectives in the curriculum. So, modeling, last one is modeling a love of learning. Students see teachers' passion for learning the first hand. She frequently shares her experiences from workshops and courses with them, explaining how is applying what is learned to improve the classroom experience, the enthusiasm for learning, and encourages students to embrace the ideas how this learning takes place. Does not stop after the school hours also. Okay. Teacher commitment to this lifelong learning has a profound impact on our teaching. Students benefit from the latest educational practices that are more engaged and motivated in learning. Additionally, they see teacher as a role model, someone who practices when preaches about the importance of continuous learning. The mindset helps foster a classroom and culture where curiosity and pursuit of knowledge are highly valued. So these are the supercharged teachers approaches. So next we'll see about the qualities found in supercharged teachers. So these are the qualities: passion for teaching, empathy and understanding, collaborative spirit, strong communication skills, high expectations, effective classroom management, cultural competence, motivational and inspirational. We'll see one by one. Passion for teaching. First one is enthusiasm. A supercharged teacher is genuinely excited about teaching and learning, inspiring students to engage deeply with the material. And the love for subject matter. They have a deep understanding and love for the subject they teach, which translates into more effective and engaging lessons. Next is empathy and understanding. Under that, emotional intelligence. That is, a supercharged teacher is attuned to the emotional and social needs of their subjects, providing support and encouragement. Here, I should tell that EQ will say EQ. EQ is very, very important, emotional intelligence, because many students are getting more marks, they are studying well, but when come to the emotional part, they become very weak. For example, we can see many students are attaining suicide when they are not getting neat exam, when they are not passing in the neat exam, or they are getting any low marks in the exams, so they are attaining suicide. I don't know why, because they are very good in their intelligence, but when come to this emotional part, they become very weak. So emotional intelligence, the one who have that emotionally strong. Okay, so a supercharged teacher should attune this thing to the students, not only to improve the IQ but also in the EQ. Also, the teachers should support the students. Providing support and encouragement is very, very important nowadays. Next is student-centered approach. They prioritize the well-being and person growth of their students, understanding that emotional and social factors play a significant role in learning. So next is collaborative spirit. They work well with colleagues, sharing ideas and strategies to improve um, teaching teaching in the schools wide. The community engagement, that is, they actively involve parents and community in the educational process, so that understanding a supportive network is crucial for student success. Next is strong communication skill. Under that, we'll see the clarity and active listening. First one is clarity. Clarity is whatever they communicate the complex concepts in a clear and understandable way, making learning accessible to all students. That is very, very important. So teachers should develop this clarity in their communication skill. And active listening. They listen to students' questions and concerns and feedback, creating an open and inclusive classroom environment. So many teachers, we can see the lack of communication skill. They won't listen what students is saying. So the active listening is very important. Even in the counseling, we'll say first we should listen to others what they are saying. Okay, so then only we can analyze, we can observe and analyze what they are telling, whether they are, what they are trying to tell, whether they understand the concept or whatever thing. So active listening is very important in the strong communication skill. Next is high expectations. So as a supercharged teachers, the teachers should believe in students' potential. They hold high expectations for all students and encourage them to reach their full potential, fostering a growth mindset. Challenging yet supportive. They provide challenging tasks while offering the necessary support to help students success. Next is effective classroom management, that is structured yet flexible. They should maintain a well organized classroom that support learning, learning, and also allowing flexibility for creativity or any spontaneity. Next is positive discipline. They use positive discipline strategies that focus on respect, responsibilities, and self regulation, creating a safe and productive learning environment. Next one is cultural competence. Under the cultural competence, we can see diversity awareness and inclusive practices. We have already seen much about the inclusive practices. So, diversity awareness, because they are culturally sensitive and inclusive, recognizing and valuing the diverse backgrounds of the students. Because in a classroom, we can say many students are from different backgrounds. So, diversity awareness should be there. Next is motivational and inspirational. The inspiring students and positive reinforcement. In that inspiring students, a teacher should always inspire the students. They have the ability to inspire and motivate. The supercharged teachers have that ability to inspire and motivate the students, encouraging them to take an ownership of their learning and pursue their goals with confidence. Positive reinforcement. They use positive reinforcement to build students' self esteem and confidence, helping them to believe in their abilities. So, next is resilience and persistence. Under that, overcoming challenges and adaptability. So, supercharged teachers remain positive and persistent. Even in the face of difficulties, they see challenges as opportunities for growth. So, most of them are thinking that uh, challenges are always creates from, not like that, because they see challenges as an opportunity for their professional growth. So adaptability, they can adapt to changes and unexpected situation with grace, ensuring that learning continues smoothly. So whoever adapts to the new environment or whatever the changes or unexpected situation, the adaptability should be there for the supercharged teachers. Next is the supercharged teacher, empowering education in modern era. In the ever evolving landscape of education, the role of the teacher has transformed dramatically. That is no longer confined to the traditional methods of chalk and talk method. The modern educator is expected to be dynamic force, adapting to the new things and leveraging the new technologies to enhance the student learning to enter the supercharged teacher. And this supercharged teachers embodies on driving the future education with a passion that transcends the ordinary. Supercharged teacher is not just a transmitter of knowledge, but a facilitator of learning experience. In an age where information is readily accessible, the value of a teacher lies in their ability to inspire curiosity, critical thinking, and creativity. These educators are adapt at designing learning environments that cater to diverse students' needs, integrating technology to make learning more engaging and interactive. So next we'll see through this what are the supercharged teachers is a master of differentiation. They understand that each student is unique with the different learning styles, their strength and challenges. Resilience is another hallmark for the supercharged teachers. The educational landscape is constantly shifting with the new pedagogical trends and societal changes. So, supercharged teachers not only adaptable but also proactive, continuously seeking professional development to stay ahead of the curve. They embrace the challenges as opportunities for growth. Their resilience is coupled with a growth mindset, viewing setbacks as learning experiences rather than failures. So they collaborate with colleagues, they share the best practices and advocate for the educational reforms benefit for all the students. They understand that the influence extends beyond the classroom walls and they have the responsibility to contribute to the broader educational discourse. So next we'll see the role of continuous professional development in modern education. So, promoting teacher well being and job satisfaction, contributing to the broader educational community, and importance of professional collaboration. So, the first one is promoting teacher well being and job satisfaction. So, this teaching can be demanding profession, and without opportunities for growth and development, teachers may feel stagnant and burned out. So, this provides teachers with the tools they need to overcome the challenges, managing classroom behaviors, implementing new technologies, or balancing work life. So, contributing to broader educational community. This collaborative approach to professional development helps a culture of continuous improvement within the school and educational system. and, the, and the last one is the importance of professional collaboration. So, whereas the act of collaborating with the colleagues leading to more effective teaching and the richer learning experiences for students. Next is challenges and remote and hybrid learning. One of the most significant of this remote and hybrid learning is ensuring equitable access to a technology and internet, the digital divide gap between those who have reliable access to technologies and those who do not have. Students from, for example, students from low income families or rural areas may struggle to participate in online learning, lack of devices, inadequate internet connections. So, school and educators must find ways to address these disparities, such as providing devices or offering technical support or creating offline learning options. So these all we have seen during the COVID situation, these challenges of remote and hybrid learning. Even though many schools have brought that online teaching, and also even from the remote people, students in the television also they have given the programs from the government side. The classes have given the recorded classes had been sent to the students. So next is the future. Next is addressing mental health and well-being in education. A holistic approach to the student success. This is very, very important because in recent years, mental health and well-being in education has gained significant attention as educators, parents, and education stakeholders. They recognize that academic success is closely tied up with emotional and psychological well-being. There is a growing emphasis on creating positive environment. So it involves proactive strategies that foster resilience and positive school culture. This holistic approach is essential for ensuring that students are not only academically successful but also equipped to navigate the challenges of life. The growing need for mental health support in schools, then creating a supportive school environment. So, promoting mental health awareness for reducing the stigma and the early intervention and the support at risk students, like this might include counseling, academic accommodations, and also the targeted programs for specific groups like LGBT, LGBT students who may face unique challenges related to the mental health and well-being. By addressing issues early, schools can help prevent more severe problems from developing and ensure that students receive the care they need, succeed both academically and personally. And next is promoting curiosity and a love for learning, the cornerstones of lifelong education. So we know the role of curiosity in learning, the building strong students' relationships, and the foundation of effective education. So where creating learning environment that nurtures a love for learning, a long-term benefits of curiosity and a love for learning, building a strong student relationship, the foundation of effective education. In the world of education, the relationship between students and the teachers are often most influential factors in determining the success of the learning experiences. Building strong student relationship goes beyond the transmission of knowledge. It is more creating and supporting and nurturing the environment where students feel valued, understood, and motivated to achieve their full potential. These relationships form the cornerstone of effective education, fostering not only academic success but also personal growth and emotional well-being.
சிக்கன் போட்டுக்கிட்டு இருக்கேன்.
The importance of trust and respect, understanding and empathy, communication as a key to connection, consistency, fairness, the role of positive reinforcement, the impact of strong relationship on academic and personal growth. We also highlight the supercharged teachers as edu innovators, change catalyst, and inspiration architects, learning champions, teaching titans, future shapers, idea igniters, wisdom warriors, knowledge navigators, and classroom mavericks. So, conclusion, the mediocre teacher tells, the good teacher explains, the superior teacher demonstrates, the great teacher inspires. By William Arthur Ward. So, good teaching is some more giving of right questions than giving of right answers. By Joseph Albers. So, for the student, every teacher is a supercharged teacher. So, every teacher is a superhero. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rubina ma'am, for making us supercharged teachers and superheroes. Feedback form for day 5 and overall feedback form for the FDP has been shared in the chat boxes in YouTube channels as well as Google Meet. Kindly fill both the forms. We have got day 5 and overall feedback form. Please fill both the forms and kindly provide us a week's time because we have a number of participants. So give us a time at least for a week and wait for a week so that we can issue the certificates to everyone. We assure you that we will definitely provide the certificates. You need not worry at all. Plus, it's for sure you'll be getting. You have to just wait for some time. That's all. Not more than a week, but living in a state of gratitude is the gateway to grace. I now request Dr. K. Shiba, the convener of this FDP and the IPAC coordinator of Salamatna College of Education to propose a vote of thanks.
Yeah. Thank you, Mange.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good evening to one and all connected. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. These are the words of Albert Schweitzer. As we come to the valediction of this enlightening FDP, I would like to express my gratitude to all those who directly or indirectly contributed to the success completion of this virtual 5-day FDP on Skill Enhancement Program for Teachers. Except 360-degree from 2nd September till today, organized by QACs of Stella Materna College of Education and Sri Vidya College of Arts and Science. Let us offer our deepest gratitude to the Lord Almighty for His grace and blessings which have made this FDP possible and successful. I wholeheartedly thank the Secretary of Stella Materna College of Education, Dr. Sister Ruby Alangaramiri, and Chairman of SVCAS, Engineer Thiruvenkada Ramanujadas, for the initiation and support throughout the program. We are deeply grateful for the presence, participation, and unwavering support.
Ma'am, please unmute, ma'am.
Yes. I also thank the principals, Dr. Joseph Catherine and Dr. Ganeshan, for the encouragement and guidance provided. I also express my gratitude to Dr. Alma Juliet Pamela, Dean of Academics and Research, Dr. Jane Chandini, Dean of Student Affairs of Stella Materna College of Education, and Dr. Pasubadi, Vice Principal, and Mr. K. Ramaraj, IKS Coordinator of Sri Vidya College of Education, Arts and Science, for their moral support. I extend sincere thanks to our distinguished speakers of day one, Dr. Sister Ilde Mary, Assistant Professor of English, who spoke on teaching methods, a paradigm shift. Day two speaker, Mr. A. Kalkavel Raj, Head and Assistant Professor of Commerce, on the technocrat teacher. Speaker for the third day, Dr. P. Carolyn Jabasana, Assistant Professor of Mathematics, on teacher triumph. Day 4 resource person, Reverend Father Dr. A. Maria Joseph, correspondent of Bishop Bhagavata Swami Higher Secondary School. And today's resource person, Mrs. J. Urbina, Assistant Professor of Psychology, on the supercharged teacher. Really, Urbina Ma'am's words energized, motivated, and inspired all of us and made us supercharged. And with this, the same spirit, let all of us spread the same energy and inspiration to our students continuously. The expertise and insightful contributions of all the speakers have provided us with the invaluable knowledge and practical strategies that we will carry forward into our teaching classes. We are deeply grateful to the conveners, Dr. K. Mangai and Dr. K. Sandan Lakshmi, Assistant Professors of Stella Materna College of Education, for their meticulous planning and efforts. Your dedication and hard work behind the scenes have ensured this program smoothly and met our objectives. Special thanks to all the participants for your active engagement and enthusiasm throughout the sessions. The willingness to collaborate has greatly enriched our learning experience. Thank you once again. We look forward for applying the insights gained today and throughout this FDP and continuing our journey of professional growth together. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sister.
Special congratulations and thanks to Dr. Mangai and Dr. Sandan Lakshmi. It's a very grateful job. You did a very grateful job throughout this whole week. Very, very thanks from bottom of my heart on behalf of the management and Stella Materna College of Education for both the colleges and organizers. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, sister. Once again, I thank each and everyone for your enthusiastic participation. I repeat, kindly fill the feedback forms and we ensure you that you will be provided with the certificates within a week's time. Because Saturday, Sunday, we have weekend. Next week, we'll be working with the certificates. We'll see that all your forms are filled up and we'll be issuing the certificates one by one. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Please remain in the WhatsApp group so that in case if we have any queries, any doubts, we'll try to address all those issues to help you in the best possible way. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Special thanks to Miss Rubina also today.
Thank you, sister. Thank you.
Mrs. Rubina, okay, okay.
Thank you, sister.
Shall we end the meeting, sister?
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you.
You
Thank
say
you,
goodbye
everyone.
to, okay, okay.
Thank you, everyone.